This video this week is a slightly bizarre one for me, but I know it's a bit of fun, but it's like totally something that I probably wouldn't tackle topic-wise. Hang on. Sorry, my camera kept trying to autofocus. Hopefully that'll stop it doing that. Right, sorry if you can hear my son in the background. I started doing this video when he was asleep and he's just got up, so I'm pretty sure he's going to come down and ask for something to eat. So basically the topic was witchy or pagan crushes or people that you admire was another way that Tara basically said you can take this topic. So for me, I've actually scoured my brain and I can't think of anybody that I had a crush on or admired that way, even as a youngster. Like everybody that I liked or had a thing about or whatever you want to say was when I was young, and it was like bands or artists or whatever. I've never had a pagan or witchy crush. uh, yeah, I can say from a young age, like early high school age, I admired this young lady here. Because, well, her music, but also the way she thought about things, the way she saw the world, nature, taking sounds from nature and incorporating them into music, taking everyday sounds and incorporating them into music. She has quite an intellectual head on her shoulders, and she, although she's not witchy or pagan to my knowledge, she has those attributes, as in she connects with nature. She is very switched on to the world around her, energy wise and visual and audio wise, and so she's the closest thing I could find regards admiring somebody with regards to what she has brought into my life. And she's made me question some things. She's made me sit up and take notice of certain things that's going on around, like taking care of nature, the world around you, the world we live in.
Icelanders have a deadline. For 11 more days, they can go online and protest an overhead high voltage power line that will be built across the whole island. Iceland has now the largest untouched nature in Europe. This would end that. The government has plans to build over 50 dams and power plants in this area and to start next year. This could end Iceland's wilderness in few years. We propose to start a national park in our highlands. Surveys have already proved that the majority of Icelanders are behind us. We ask for the world to support us against our government.
You know, taking from the little things. I mean, like when she used to walk to school every day, she would absorb the sounds and the visuals of her walk to school. And that was one of the things that she did to tap into her loves and passions, which were music, but also the world around her. She seems to like to know how things work. She seems to like to connect in with what is going on around her, energy wise, and also visually and audibly, because she will like listen to something and then start singing along to a rhythm that she hears in nature, like the ocean rushing in and out, a noise she hears, birds chatting to one another, little shifts of the earth, of movement of the earth that she has homed in on, and she starts singing along and humming along to those sounds. And for me, that is kind of like how I think anyway, like not exactly, but there's aspects of the way that she sees the world that I find are quite similar how I think. And like I never had the chance to incorporate this into a video that I did a day or so ago, which hasn't been uploaded yet, which is talking about how certain things connect with me with regards to cleansing sacred space, and one of those things is music. I will have to try and find a photograph, but basically when I do a herbal blend or something like that, I actually put it in a jar and I will stick my earbuds in. Sorry, I'm swiping something. I will stick my earbuds in. I have a set playlist that I'm playing, or a certain piece of music that I play based on the blend that I am imbuing and programming to whatever it is I want it to be used for, or just putting certain energies and vibes into it. And then I'll cover the top of the jar and I let the song play or the playlist play out and then put the lid on. So those herbs, those flowers, those resins, those roots, whatever it is that's in there, have been soaked in the sounds, and I use that a lot, that kind of method a lot. So in my everyday life, music and the spoken word and different sounds in nature I use a lot, and this is because it's something that gelled with me from a young age anyway. But then when I got introduced to the sugar cubes at high school, i.e. a band that Bjork used to be in, Bjork's way of thinking and her sound and her differences and her kind of quirky ways was something that I first homed in on. And then I started to pick up on how she was connecting with sound, how she was connecting with nature, how she was seeing things to a certain degree. And I thought, wow, that's really cool. I kind of vibe with that. And so sometimes when I have got my phone out and about with me, I am taking audio clips of sound. So I have a playlist with just this type of thing in it. So I have bees buzzing and pottering about in flowers. I have got, this is going to sound weird, but I think you should be able to get where I'm coming from with it. When it's snowing, snow sounds silent, but it also has a sound. I know it's probably going to be hard for some people to get that, but it actually does. And when you listen to the sound recorded, I did it outside, you can hear it. You can hear it. You know, it's weird to say, but you can. And then other things like the wind rustling the leaves on the trees. I've recorded different bird calls, so like blackbird, magpie, seagull, crow, rook, yellowhammer, house martin, swallow, cats as well, like my own cat, like vocalizing, and purring and meowing and reacting to different things, and my cat's girlfriend as well doing the same thing. What else? Also, I've not got many because I know they're around and I hear them, but usually I don't have my phone to hand to take the audio clip of it, which is foxes. and I've heard a couple of sounds, and I've looked up online to hear what the sounds mean. And there's 2 or 3 calls I've got, different calls, so I can utilise those. And also for particular magic I'm doing, particular workings, I will use those calls or sounds also in whatever it is I'm doing. The same if I make a blend where it's specifically connected to that animal or bird. So for example, I have a buttercup blend I've made for myself, and it's called Carrying Kisses, I think I called it, which is basically a song where the crows had been pottering around on the grass, and I went and I wild harvested those actual buttercups because that's where those particular birds had been pottering about and having a real old time of it. So I would say for this video, it's probably going to be different from every, well, maybe not every, but so far the host videos that I've seen on this topic. Hang on, I can hear my son, 2 seconds. Yeah, that was my son wanting something to eat, as suspected. So I'm going to go right now, but got a lot of people that I admire that way, and she is one of them. So I thought that I would share that with you this week. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you soon. Lots of love. Bye.